Okay, so welcome to 18th class of MySQL, um, and we will be working on union. Okay, this time we have done with the joins. We have done the left join, right join. We didn't do right join, right? Take it as homework. Do the right join, do full outer join. In all those, you can do it if you understand. And multi joins, we also worked on multi joins. Okay, sorry, that means multiple table. We created multiple table 1, table 2, table 3. Here's the thing, and we have executed the query. Okay, that's all good. Now we will go to union. So union has there is two types. There's a union and union all. Okay, so union all gives all the records from the table A, table B. It's right table or left table, however you want to understand. Okay, so here, but the union actually gives the matching records. We're supposed to understand this, how this thing works actually. Okay, so here union, it's too bad. Okay, so here what we'll do here is we'll try to take this SQL query, and for union I think you still require this. You don't require this primary key. That's good. I hope this should work. Okay, so we don't have the table as such, so okay, we'll use this two table, that is we have created today, two tables, that is owners and tools. Why don't we use that, right? Okay, great. This one, we don't want to go into those things, we just want to navigate here. Okay, owner. Okay, so what we are trying to do here is owner ID. There's only two columns, so this is primary key basically. So from owners, right, union. Okay, owner ID and tool and the tool ID from the table tools. Alright, this is our own query. Okay, we created it. Alright, and now let's run this. I hope it runs. The use have different number of columns. Right? What does it mean? Oh, no. I got it. There's a problem, right? We have only two here, we have three columns. So what we want to do here, just remove this, and we will try to modify this and put it here. Alright, this should be good. Now, what is the problem? Okay, and now it should be good. Alright, it's good. So this is what, oh yeah, we never told about null, it still gave the null. So union gives, okay, so union gives, this is what this equal actually, we just manipulated for our own purpose and did this. So we are trying to get the records from the table of owner is from the owner table, owner ID is actually from the tool table. So we are trying to union. There's one more concept, union all. That means it gives all the records from both tables. So that means junk comes out. It's the same. There should be difference actually. Union is supposed to eliminate these nulls, but we are still getting nulls. So okay. So this is, we say as union. That's equal. Oops. Really need things were right. So yeah, 18 chapter in the 18 class. So I'm going with every chapter each class so that it will be easy for me and for you to understand. It's the simple small concepts. And small videos it is better. Small videos you will be understanding better. Okay, you can also combine the data with different columns. Okay, so we don't have those tables, so we can do this one. We can do similar way what we have done in this one. Okay, order by, of course, order by you can use anywhere. Not important. Order by ascending, order by descending. However you want to. Okay, let's see if you want to use this order by 2. I have no choice. But you have to be very careful in the syntax. Order by, give the column name. What column do you want? Tools. This thing gets complicated here. Does it even work? No. The problem is, okay. So here thing is, order by tool is you don't know which. Just give me a second here. Do something. Yeah, so you don't know where, because there are two columns here. Okay, so yeah, so the problem here is, but if you use order by here, let's say if you are using order by in one table, that should be easy. Okay, here if you use order by owner, okay, we are just commenting it. If you are using this as here, it should work, right? Now this is okay, but when you're using this union, okay, this order by statement, we want to use aliasing here again. If you are not using aliasing, this guy didn't give any information on that, but okay, so doesn't work. The problem here is when you are union two different tables, you want to use this, let's see, I'll try to see if this thing works. Order by, let's say I want tool, right? No, this thing we were order by works for only for just columns, not the tables. Okay, so here, so that's the reason I use aliasing. Some reason. Okay, first thing is, does this even work? I'll just comment this. Let's try to see if this works. Okay, this is working. So my aliasing is working good. Now, what I'll do here is order by beta. This should work. Oh no. Table B. Oh, guess what? Interesting. This is supposed to work here, but this is not working. Order by tool. See, it should work, but because now you are doing the aliasing, so you know which table you are actually using it. Okay, so b.tool is supposed to work, and no, so better not to use this order by statement. But this query works. So with you're using this aliasing, you have to see always whenever you're trying to write a query, whenever you're joining it, whenever you're using union all, or whatever you're trying to do advanced concepts, make sure you put this aliasing. Aliasing is very important because you're dealing with more than one table. When you're dealing with more than one table, joining lot of tables out there, you want to use this kind of things. Okay, right. I hope this should be useful. This guy didn't provide us, so we created our own, so that should be good. But order by should this won't work. The order by should be always in the column. Can do multiple order by, but this guy didn't give in syntax too. It's just order by and just left it like that. So that's the reason it's not. And okay, you can also use pagination by offset. But for one table, this order by works. It should work actually. If you're using a dot owner, b dot owner, it should work. Order by in a heavy class, we use group by shift, but we are not grouping by here. So for one table it works good, but here you are using union, and it's supposed to work, but for some reason it's not working. Without parentheses, the order by would belong to the last step, so we want parentheses. How interesting. So okay, so this one we want parentheses here. It seems that we require this, so if that works, nope. Cannot be using global order class, so we are not using global order class. So. Okay, So that's you're supposed to work in the you can try it out. If it's not working, then you probably want to do some research on this, because it would be working on the Oracle database, but here for some reason it's not working here. Okay, so here let's go to the pagination where offset where there's no SQL here. So since you can use both these functions, order by and limit, and then you can or you can use limit after order by. You can use limit how much you want. So limit I don't find that much useful unless you are doing something which you want specific regards, and I use it much, but it's good to know. Okay, and then let's go to the next section, combining and merging data with different MySQL. Ooh, this should work. This SQL is interesting. Let's see. Because we are not using any tables here, but we are trying to find out. Let's see if this SQL works. No, okay. It's not working because from server log 1 the table what we are trying to specify here doesn't exist. Okay, so you want to use this table and try to find out. So otherwise it's supposed to work. This should work, but here is this online thing, right? This online thing, so it's not working here properly. So otherwise, if it's database, proper database, it would have worked. Get out of this, please. Okay. So we'll not worry about this. Union all and union. So we talked about this union all too. Okay. In union all, when you get all the records from all the tables. Okay. So that's pretty much about this 18th class. This is supposed to be order by actually, but the whole point of this order by is not working, and this guy didn't have any example here. So you can try it on once you download the database, because we are doing with this online thing. That's the reason we are getting a lot of errors. First thing is access, very limited access. Second thing is online thing, right? This doesn't work. You have to download that one and try to understand it. So but most of the queries did work. So okay, so that's pretty much about this class. So see you in the next class.